All right, let's dive into this.
Yeah.
Kenny Chesney's taking his music to Vegas,
To the Sphere.
to the Sphere, and,
It's a big deal.
I'm not one for the,
Right.
the glitz and glam.
Yeah.
But this has even got me intrigued, I gotta say.
Yeah, give it.
This venue's like less about slot machines and more about
It's an experience.
another dimension.
Yeah.
With all this crazy technology, I've heard about it.
Right.
'Cause-
It's really something else. We're talking more than just like, fancy lights and a big screen.
Yeah.
The Sphere uses, it's called 4D technology,
Oh, I've heard about this.
which means on top of the amazing sound and visuals, you actually feel the experience.
Whoa.
Like imagine you're at a Kenny Chesney show
Yeah.
and suddenly you feel a rush of wind as if you're right there on the beach with them.
Okay.
That's the kind of sensory immersion they're going for.
Okay, see, now that's what I'm talking about. Now Vegas is sounding a little more interesting to me.
Right.
So is it like
What do you think?
those vibrating seats
Yeah.
they have in movie theaters sometimes, but like amped up?
Oh, it's way more than just vibrating seats.
Okay.
They've got, it's called haptic technology built into the floor.
I
So
said.
you can actually feel the bass through your feet.
Oh, wow.
And get this, they even have an infrasound system
What?
that can create frequencies you can feel, but not hear.
Really?
It's supposed to add this whole other layer
wow.
of depth and emotion
Eh,
to the experience.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
Yeah.
So Kenny's not just playing like a regular concert here.
No.
He's basically creating a whole world,
A sensory world.
sensory world for his fans.
Yeah.
I bet he's pretty excited about this.
He is. He's been talking about wanting to find new ways to make his shows even more immersive for his fans.
Yeah.
And the Sphere seems like the perfect place for that.
Yeah, it really does.
This whole residency has been in the works since May of last year.
Oh, wow.
So they've had plenty of time to cook up something special.
That's a pretty long lead time.
Yeah.
Makes you realize how much planning goes into all this stuff.
It is.
Spill the beans.
All right.
When can we try and snag tickets?
He'll be playing 12 shows between May 22nd and June 13th.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they add more dates, artists like U2.
Right.
And the Eagles have extended their Sphere residencies just because of the demand.
Wow.
Tickets go on sale January 31st.
Got it.
So mark your calendars
Definitely.
and maybe check out Vivid Seats.
Okay.
They're a good spot for a secondary market.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, and they have a buyer guarantee, which is always reassuring.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Like while we wait for, the set list
The official set list.
to come out, can we get any clues from past performances?
Hmm.
I read somewhere that his Gillette Stadium show
Yeah.
last August had some
Surprises?
surprises.
Yeah, he threw in some unexpected covers,
Oh.
which gives you a taste of his range and maybe a hint of what he might pull out at the Sphere.
Covers. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Color me intrigued.
Yeah.
What did he play?
He did Drift Away,
I know that one.
that soulful tune by Mentor Williams.
Yeah.
And then, totally switching gears,
Yeah.
he rocked out with The Joker
No way.
by the Steve Miller Band.
The Joker at a Kenny Chesney show? That's not what I was expecting.
I know, right?
I kind of love that he's not afraid to just,
Throw in a curveball.
throw a curveball in there.
Yeah.
It makes me think what other tricks he's got up his sleeve for this residency.
Well, if you're looking for more clues,
Yeah?
his latest album, Born, might offer some insight.
Okay.
It came out in March of last year.
Right.
And it's a real mix of sounds.
Okay.
You get those anthemic party songs
Yeah.
like Long Gone.
Long Gone, love that one.
But then he dives into these really introspective, almost melancholy track like Thinking About.
Thinking About, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Long Gone and Thinking About in the same set.
Right.
It's interesting to think how those different moods might play out
Yeah.
in a venue like the Sphere.
Right. And then there's the title track,
Okay.
Born. It's got this feel-good energy that just makes you want to, soak up life.
It's classic Kenny.
Classic Kenny.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it'll be incredible in that immersive environment.
Okay, I'm officially adding Born to my pre-show playlist.
Good choice.
It seems like the perfect way to get in the mood for this residency,
Yeah.
Imagine they could use the 4D technology
Mm-hmm.
to create this whole beachy vibe
Right?
for Born with like the feeling of sand between your toes
Yeah.
and the smell of salt water in the air. Okay, maybe that's pushing it.
We can dream.
A girl can dream.
Hey, with this Sphere, you never know.
That's true.
It's designed to blur the lines between reality and fantasy.
That's a good point.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
Other big names are hitting the Sphere stage too,
Oh, yeah.
which gives you a sense of the kind of experience Kenny's stepping into.
I was curious about that.
Yeah.
Who else is playing there?
Well, you've got Darren Aronofsky,
Okay.
the mind behind,
Yeah.
Black Swan,
Yeah.
those visually stunning films.
Yeah. Yeah.
Debuting his immersive film Postcard from Earth there.
I see.
Then there's the legendary rock band The Eagles,
Oh, right.
who are continuing their residency.
Wow.
And U2 is bringing their concert film, VU2,
Okay.
to life on that massive screen.
Wow. I've heard about that screen. That's supposed to be insane.
It's something else.
Yeah.
And of course, you can't forget about Dead & Company.
Right.
They'll be back for another 18-show run starting in March.
Wow. That's quite the lineup.
Yeah.
So it's not just music. It's
yeah.
also film and these
hybrid concert experiences.
hybrid concert experiences. It seems like the Sphere is becoming the place to be.
Absolutely.
Anything that's pushing the boundaries
Yeah.
of what entertainment can be.
Exactly. And that brings us back to Kenny
Yeah.
and what he might have planned
Right.
for his residency.
Yeah.
Knowing his love for connecting with his fans
Mm-hmm.
and his willingness to experiment, what kind of surprises do you think he might have up his sleeve?
Okay, here's where my imagination goes into overdrive.
Okay.
Remember we were talking about his album Born
Yeah.
and how he blends those high energy anthems
Yeah.
with the more like introspective, heartfelt tracks.
Right.
Imagine if he used the Sphere's 4D technology
Okay.
to create these like visual worlds that reflect these different moods.
I like that.
Like during thinking about,
Yeah.
you could be surrounded by like these serene ocean scenes that really draw you into that contemplative vibe.
That's a great thought.
And then when he kicks into a song like Long Gone,
Yeah.
the energy shifts.
I like.
And the visuals explode with color and movement.
Absolutely.
Maybe even incorporating some of that haptic technology.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about, Yeah.
To really get the crowd moving.
I can practically feel it now.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're not just listening to the music. You're like stepping inside it.
You're a part of it.
Becoming part of this living, breathing world
Yeah.
that Kenny has created.
It's such a cool concept.
It really is. It makes you think about how technology
Uh-huh.
can actually deepen our connection to music
Absolutely.
and enhance that emotional experience.
Totally.
We were talking about how this residency could be a game changer
Yeah.
for how we experience live music, but it's bigger than that.
Right?
It makes you wonder, what are the possibilities
Yeah.
for other artists and genres? Could we see like a classical concert where you feel the vibrations of the cello in your chest?
It's mind-blowing.
Or like a hip-hop show
Yeah.
where the visuals react to the beat in real time?
I know. It's mind-blowing to think about.
Yeah.
Kenny's always been someone who pushes boundaries.
And I think he's tapping into something really special here. It's not just about the spectacle.
Right.
It's about creating a deeper level of engagement
Yeah.
and connection.
With the audience.
Exactly. And that's what I love about Kenny. He's all about bringing people together,
Yeah.
creating those shared moments of joy and escape.
Right.
This residency seems like the ultimate expression of that.
It does.
It's like he's saying,
Come with me.
come with me on this journey.
Yeah.
Let's experience something truly unique
Yeah.
and unforgettable together.
It's exciting to see an artist at his level
Yeah.
embrace innovation in such a bold way. He's not content to just rest on his laurels.
Right.
He's constantly looking for ways to evolve
Yeah.
and push the boundaries of what's possible.
That's what keeps his music fresh.
Absolutely.
And his fans coming back for more
Yeah.
is that sense of anticipation,
Uh-huh.
that feeling that you never quite know what he's going to do next.
It's like he's always one step ahead.
Challenging himself and his audience
Yeah.
to think differently about music and how we experience it.
Okay, so we've talked about the technology, the music, the potential for surprises, but I have to ask,
Yeah.
do we have any insider information? Any whispers about what he might actually do at the Sphere?
Unfortunately, details are still pretty scarce.
Ah, come on, there has to be something.
I know. The suspense is killing me too.
Right.
But, sometimes it's more fun to just let the experience unfold organically.
Okay.
Let's just say, with Kenny,
Yeah.
you can bet it's going to be more than just a show.
Yeah.
It'll be an event.
Right.
A moment in time that we'll all be talking about for years to come.
You're right. And thinking back to all we've discussed, there's one thing that stands out to me. It's the way he blends his music with that feeling of escape. you know,
Yeah.
of finding your own little slice of paradise, even if it's just for a night. I mean, that's what Kenny Chesney's music is all about, right?
Absolutely, those good vibes.
Yeah.
That feeling of being on a beach somewhere.
Yeah.
With a cold drink in your hand.
Exactly.
No matter where you actually are.
And the sphere, with its ability to create these immersive worlds, seems like a perfect vehicle to take that feeling to.
Like a whole other level.
A whole new level. I'm already picturing it.
Okay.
The stage transforms into a beach at sunset.
Huh?
The air fills with the scent of coconut. And suddenly you're not just at a concert venue.
Right.
You're transported to Kenny's world.
You're right there in it.
It's so cool.
I wouldn't be surprised if he incorporated some kind of storytelling element into the performance as well.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe using the 4D technology to tell a visual story that runs throughout the show.
Okay.
Or even using that massive screen to create these like interactive moments where the audience feels like they're part of the narrative.
Ooh, that's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
It's like we're stepping into one of his music videos.
Yeah.
But it's happening all around us.
Exactly.
And we're right in the middle of it.
You're right there.
I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
And with a venue like the Sphere, the possibilities are pretty much endless.
That's true.
It's like he's got this blank canvas to work with.
Yeah.
And he can paint whatever picture he wants.
This is why I love these deep dives.
Me too.
It's not just about learning the facts. It's about sparking those, like...
those what-if moments.
What-if moments, those bursts of imagination that make you see things in a whole new light.
Exactly. And with an artist as creative and forward-thinking as Kenny Chesney, I have a feeling this residency is going to be full of surprises.
Well, one thing's for sure.
What's that?
This is going to be more than just a concert.
Absolutely.
This is an experience, an event. That's going to have people talking for years to come.
Oh, yeah.
I can already hear it now.
Tell me.
Remember when Kenny Chesney turned the Sphere into a tropical paradise?
And we'll be able to say we knew all about it.
He called it...
before it even happened.
Exactly. So to all our listeners out there, get ready for something special.
Kenny at the Sphere.
Kenny Chesney at the Sphere.
Yeah.
It's not just a show, it's a destination.
And who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll even inspire a whole new wave of immersive concert experiences.
You never know.
The future of music is looking pretty bright, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. So until then, keep listening to Born.
Get those vibes.
Let your imagination run wild.
Yeah.
And we'll see you at the Sphere.
See you there.